and welcome to Bronwyn's Cove Tarot. This is a timeless collective reading on what is coming forward. If you are a new face, welcome in. It's really good to have you here. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. I appreciate you, soul family. And that was a bit of a tongue twister there. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, and all of the support for this channel. I really appreciate you, and thank you for the support. It's been absolutely overwhelmingly beautiful, the amount of support that has been pouring in for the GoFundMe that I have down below. It's still running. If you guys want to be, part of it, or just want to spread the awareness, please have a look down below. It is for an independent charity. It's very small, but its impact is so big. It is called Loku's Dog and Cat Care Rescue. It's based on the east coast of Sri Lanka. The lady who has founded this charity is called Connie Horchen, and she has spent her entire life savings and all of her passion goes into this charity. She has another one in Sumatra as well, which is another part of Sri Lanka. It houses up to 150 street dogs and 50 street cats, but there are always so many more, and every day she's out there deworming them, feeding them with the money that they have. Because they are an independent charity, it means that if they do not get donations, they cannot continue, so thank you to those who already have helped out. Those who can't and would like to just spread some awareness, go for it. Share it as far and wide, because the more awareness that goes out, the more the love that comes back. Thank you so much. Now I'm going to be ringing this bell. This is just to cleanse the space around us. If you have any type of sound sensitivity, please turn down your listening device in 3, 2, 1. Perfecto. Now, when I was setting up, my little table. I've got a little table for the kitchen. Some of my cards fell on the floor, and the ones that fell on the floor were don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. This is from one of the love cards. We also had romance with Cupid's arrow strikes, which is the one that kept looking at me. And the other one that fell down was criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. I'm getting the feeling that someone was given this advice. Someone was given advice on this when it comes to a relationship, and I'm hearing past relationship. And the 3 other cards that fell out of I think these are like 3 decks that I've mixed together a very long time ago, but they're very big and they can be very slippery because I laminated them, and I didn't bother doing the rest of them because they just ended up being so slippery. But there's the rest. There's more I think I left next door. Anyway, I digress. The 3 that fell out were your ideas, short-term thinking and trips, who or what is around you, the 3rd house, triumph of lies, and the truth. Someone is talking about either the past, or someone is talking about the truth coming out. Some sort of lie has been told. The triumph of lies here with number 1 on here. Somebody has been collecting lies. And I'm hearing that song, who do you think you are? Running around breaking hearts. Who do you think you are? Collecting your jar of hearts. Tearing them apart. You're gonna catch a cold from the ice inside your soul. Sorry, I don't know all of the words. Okay, so someone here has been spinning some sort of web, because going back to this here with criticizing one another and then don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think, I feel like someone has been either speaking on a relationship you have been in the past, or if it's not you, someone here has been spouting. I heard spouting, S-H-I-T-E, spouting that about a relationship they're in, and truth is coming out. How are you tied to this? The truth is definitely coming out. This could be family truth as well. With that orange coming out, this is the 4th house. This is your sacral chakra. People are talking about this. Who or what is around you? Let's figure out what's going on here. Who do you think you are? Running around breaking. Was it running around making scars? If you know the song lyrics, put them down below, please. Just because I think that there is going to be some sort of downloaded message for someone in that song. And I'm also getting this energy of someone here is sitting down and talking to like a therapist or talking to like a marriage counselor. They're sitting, it's very cordial, it's very professional, and it's like there's a table in between them or something. They may have told lies to their therapist, or they may have told lies to someone here that they've been forced to go to therapy, or whoever it is that they're talking to. They wanted to create a kind of smoke and mirrors of how you are portrayed in this, in whatever this situation is. And I had side note, so this person may be going to therapy or marriage counselling, like I said, with a current partner, and when they asked about, you know, past partners, they have painted themselves in a much favoured light to you, okay? And the thing is as well, with Triumph of Lies coming out here, it's a lie. It's completely a lie. Okay, so let's see what else wants to come out. Well, I've got romance coming out as well, so I'm going to get this romance card. Romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. So this may be in a new relationship. This may be the fact that the truth coming out about romance. There may be a new relationship where this person is trying to hide their behaviour from the past. No, you want me to go here or here? Can I get some, I heard truth. Can I get some truth and clarity on the third house with criticising one another? Short term, oh, and that one just fell down. Someone here is talking about, they may be talking about a new relationship you're getting into. There's definitely this energy of not telling the truth though, because you have the Three of Swords coming out. This is about heartbreak. And then you have the Queen of Swords in reverse. This is someone manipulating the truth. This is somebody who either lives in doubt or likes to make other people be doubtful of the truth, because you've got criticising them as well. Okay, can you tell me about the first row? Tell me about the first row, please. Death has come out with Judgment in reverse. Okay. Someone around you has had to, oh, okay. So someone around you who may have been criticising you, there's something here about the way that you connect with other people. I had false pretenses. Someone around you has been like criticising the way that you were in a relationship, and this has been put to bed because some sort of truth has come out about what was being told about you, what was being said, and someone is very good at being cunning and manipulating other people's thoughts and feelings, and whatever this truth is that's come out has really, it's been put to bed completely, and they're getting really bad judgment because of this. They're getting really bad judgment because of this. I feel like someone was talking about the fact that when a relationship ends with you in it, whether that's a friendship, a workplace, romance, it's more romance, but that you just cut them off and that you're cold. And I don't know if this person is used to being able, like I said, to play with people's emotions, and they weren't able to do that with you because you just went, you're not resonating, this is the end of the relationship, goodbye. They really wanted you to invest in the same thing. They wanted you, the Ace of Pentacles is about investments. They wanted you to invest your time in them. You also have the King of Swords in reverse as well. You have both the King and the Queen here. So there was something that they were doing. They were hoping that you would you retaliate. It's like that energy of being at school and your friend tells you that that girl over there has been talking about the way that you look or the way that you've done your hair, and you find out that, well, she wanted you to know because she wants you to come over and start something so that she can embarrass you in front of all of her friends, but she's too chicken-ish to come over to you and be like, your hair looks nasty, you need to wash your head. It's that type of energy here. This person wanted you to find out in some way, but they were playing the long game. They were playing the long game. Now with the Triumph of Lies here, there seems to be this energy of saying that they were forced into doing something, but don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. For it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So this person with the triumph of lies definitely was like, well, I only went along with blah, blah, blah. Yeah, this person was really abusive in a relationship, or collective was really abusive, or collective didn't look after me, collective didn't do this and that, when actually you did all of those things. There's also this lie of you being very manipulative. And I've got that song playing in my head, playing. And I can see someone sitting in a car playing that song. Who do you think you are? Running around leaving scars, collecting your jars, tearing love apart. I don't know if that person's playing that song because they want people to be like, oh my gosh, are you okay? It's giving me the energy of those what's the word? Those Facebook posts where it's just like, everything is absolutely ish. Or I'm never going to get over it, and nothing else. And then people are like, you right, babes, what's happened? And you'll get like 60 people just being like, what happened? And the answer will be like, don't worry about it. Just DM me. Why? That is just attention seeking. That's the energy that I'm getting here. And whoever's sitting in this car, I don't know if they're playing this music so that other people will see them and be like, oh my gosh, yeah, they must be really heartbroken. They were really forced into doing something. The King of Swords in reverse. They may be... Okay. So there's someone here who is lying about being forced into doing something illegal by someone who is very manipulative. So they may have lied and said that you were very manipulative and that you forced them to do something here, and they were playing a part. They were literally playing a part. People are talking about this. They may have been talking about your relationship with them. Something didn't sit well with someone here, and I don't know if this person was seeing a therapist and picked up on this. Ace of Pentacles. Can I get clarity on the Ace of Pentacles, please? Ace of Pentacles. Thank you. We've got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and we've got the Four of Pentacles to the Ten of Wands to the Three of Swords. Okay. Investing in a failing business, investing in something that actually had no return. It literally had no return. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who is able to nurture their finances, their abundance, their wealth mindset. It being in reverse, this is the truth that's coming out. There is a truth here that this was done, that actually, these all want to knock down, and what came out is romantic love in reverse. And your hard work is paying off in reverse. The truth that's actually coming out is that you seem to have been investing in someone that was bleeding you dry. This person, whatever lies they've been stating, oh, it's not my fault that I have all of these debts, or it's not my fault that, you know, I have no money in my bank account, or this or that, or blah, blah, blah. This illegal thing I was forced into doing that. I felt really uncomfortable, but because that was my partner at the time, I thought that was the best thing to do. Yeah, I'm vulnerable, not me, them. And they're being caught out. This truth is coming out. And I don't know if a family member has kind of, maybe the family member is the one that's actually speaking to a therapist, because I get the energy from this person that they wouldn't go to a therapist, or that like, no, I'll never go to therapy. I've done that. I'd never go. They've been lying to people around them. Ace of Pentacles to the Four of Pentacles here. Okay, the truth of the matter also is that someone here in the collective walked away from this person because either they were bleeding you dry financially, emotionally, physically. It's the energy of, and the thing is, remember, I'm not a therapist, I am not a doctor, I am, you know, anything that comes up in the areas of law, finance, mental health, or physical health, I am not the one to come to. This is just for entertainment purposes and to give you confirmation of what you already intuitively know. If anything comes up in those four areas, please reach out to someone who can give you the advice and guidance you need. But on that note, it gives me the energy of somebody who may be depressed and is ignoring the fact that they're depressed. Now, I'm not a therapist, but I have dated people in the past, you know, go back 10 years ago, that ignored the fact that they were depressed. And no matter what solutions you try to bring to the table, they're not interested, because they are sitting in their shadow and acting from it. They don't want to be shown that it's the shadow. They really don't. And this energy coming through was one person in this relationship giving, helping until you're breaking your back, and the other person taking. And now that there has been a very conscious break from this person, like break away from this person, ending from this person, they have been spewing lies about what was happening in the relationship in the first place. And I don't know if this person was verbally abusive towards you, but they have switched it. They've turned it on their head, and they're like, no, actually that person was doing that. You wouldn't think they would do that, right? That's what they were doing. They were doing that to me all this time, pretending to be an angel, and really they were the devil. It's that type of energy. The Ace of Pentacles to the Four of Pentacles upside down. This is someone who, with that romance, to the Ace of Pentacles, to the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, to the Four of Pentacles in reverse, this person was investing in something here because of their bad choices, or because of their unwise choices when it came to finance, because you have romantic love in reverse. The frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience with and reflection of a conscious lover. Yeah, so there is some sort of truth coming out that someone from your past was with you because of the finances that you had, or even if it's not because you had loads of money in the bank, it's because you would have given the money that you had to them to help them. And the hardest work is paying off is upside down. So it didn't matter how much you helped them, they always wanted more. This person has very narcissistic traits. Again, not a therapist, can't tell you that this person actually has MPD, but they had an ulterior motive. There is the energy of this, some sort of marriage counselling, where this person has said certain things about your character, and the person they're with is like, hey, 1 second, that's not what you told me. You don't want to take these? Yes, later, okay. That's not what you told me. You didn't tell me they did this and this. You said that it was the other way around. Can I get some more for the third house, please? Here we go. Who is or what is around you? Who or what is around you? You have the Sun in reverse. Okay, so someone here who is talking your name, and I don't feel like it's just somebody that you dated. There is like an older energy here. Could be a mother, a father, grandmother, older auntie. Someone here has been enjoying talking about your name. Judging. Wheel of Fortune's coming out, Page of Cups. They're talking about the fact that you've made it big, or there is going to be a conversation about you making it big, which is going to shut this person up. It literally is going to shut this person up. They're not going to see this coming, because you have the Page of Cups upside down. This is about rejecting some sort of like romantic offer, and then you have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is about fate, destiny, things turning out in your favor. Let me put these down. Let me see what's going on here. Why was I pulled over to auntie or to mum? Okay, I feel like that you have this person's auntie or mother or grandmother was the one that was encouraging them to come towards you. I do think that you have an ex here, or someone who has some sort of history with you, who was advised by their own family to come towards you because you'd be able to help them out, because you're a soft touch, because, you know, they see your kindness as a weakness. They thought they would be getting victory. I want to say victory. They thought that there would be some sort of victory, that you'd be able to help them out in some way. But this Page of Cups in reverse, this is a rejection. In my eyes, this is a rejection. This is not offering something. This person is being quiet about what it is that they advised this person to do. This masculine energy I'm getting. Oh, hello. Three of Swords has come out. The Knight of Pentacles has come out in reverse. And the Eight of Wands. there's about to be some sort, I heard court ruling. There's about to be some sort of court ruling that is not going to go in this auntie's favour or in this masculine's favour. There's something, there's something that they are bound to legally. And they were going to try and scam you in some way. Or they wanted this auntie, mother figure, father figure, grandparent, whoever it is, they were really pushing this person and going, no, if you go to that person over there, they'll give you what they've got. Even if it's not everything, they'll give you what they've got. They will help you out of this blunder, which means they'll help me out of this blunder as well. Page of Pentacles, new beginnings coming in. You'll invest. Look, you've got the moon here. They were saying that you are very emotional, or you are very, there's something about your emotions and how you're very empathetic, how you feel for other people, how you are very kind. And if they were just to come to you at the right angle, through romance though, and kind of pull at your heartstrings, that you'd be able to help them out. But the Three of Swords to the Knight of Pentacles to the Eight of Wands is letting me know that they are going to end up as this aunt as well. This aunt is trying to really, and I'm saying aunt, but it can be grandma, it can be all the rest of it. Take it as it resonates. And know that if I use pronouns in any way, shape or form, I'm picking up on energies. Even when I say aunt, take it as it resonates. This person is trying to move away from this masculine because they've pushed this person to do something that's very risky. They put their neck on the line. Even if it may have been with the money of the aunt or the I'm going to say elder, the person who will get in trouble for this is more likely going to be the masculine. Doesn't mean that the elder won't, but this person's trying to move themselves away from the limelight. That Three of Swords is a massive heartbreak. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This is, they mad rush to do something. They mad rush to do something with money because they thought that they were going to get some sort of return. And that's what I heard that before at the start. They thought they were going to get a return for their money. They've done something illegal here. Let's find out what. And they did it together. Queen and King of Swords. They don't have to be a couple romantically. This masculine did as they were told, right? With that card saying don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being your true self, being true to yourself, that you are true to others. This person was forced to do it, or they felt like they were forced to do it, like they couldn't say no. We all have a choice though of saying yes or no, and this person chose to do it because they didn't want to let their aunt down or something, or this elder down, and it has ended in heartache. It has literally ended in heartache. Let me see this. Should I get another deck out? Two more, okay. Can I get one for the truth card? Strength in reverse. Six of Swords in reverse. Oh my goodness. Knight of Wands. Something's been taken away from them very quickly. They may be losing custody of children. They may have lost custody of children. Because whatever they've done may put them away for a very long time, or they may have been seen to be incompatible with looking after their children. The Six of Swords is being stuck in some sort of fight, being stuck in some sort of hectic confrontation, not moving on to calmer waters. The Knight of Wands, this has happened, this come in swift. Whatever choice they made, they thought that they were going to get some sort of financial return. And it has highlighted something here, or they've been flagged up. This masculine energy, I don't know if they've been to prison before or if they're just on the system, if that makes sense. And I had fingerprints were left behind. What did they do? Because the Strength card being here to the Knight of Wands in reverse, this is like a punch in the gut to someone. The Two of Cups is in reverse. They got dogged out. Okay, the Truth card coming out here with romance. Whoever they are dating now may have actually ratted them out to the police for something going on here. They got ratted out. The minute that they did that, and they were like waiting 7 days or a month or however long it took to get this return, it went absolutely TITS up. It went boobies up for them. Let me put this one here. Wow, I feel like I need to breathe out. Like, they did not expect this. You don't want to take those. Okay. We'll do a different deck. Okay. Wow, I can hear all the sirens in the background. I thought they'd be safe from this. Six of Swords to the Two of Swords. They thought that they were going to... This is almost like having more than one option, and they chose the one that they thought would have been the quickest and would have appeased their elder. They thought that it would get them out of some sort of sticky situation. With that Ten of Swords there, they got betrayed, man. They got utterly betrayed. How are they trying to pin this though on the collective? The Strength is coming out to the Three of Wands. It's something to do with their kids. How are they trying to pin it on the collective? How are they trying to pin it on the collective? Four of Wands has come out. So this is about their home, or having something hidden in their home, or saying that you had something hidden in your home. The Tower. The Nine of Wands. There may be a need to stick up for yourself or stand up for yourself, because if we're getting like the Court of Law coming out, yeah, the Knight of Swords is coming out. Someone may need to get a defense attorney. That will only be for a specific people. What is it that they stole? What did they steal? What did they steal? Hermit has come out. Ten of Pentacles. This could be life insurance for someone. Oh my god, there's so many sirens. What I do want to do is come over here and have a look at these. Show me what is going on. Someone going out of your life, or the end of a situation. Someone new is entering your life. So they were trying to swap roles, or they were definitely trying to swap places. I'm going to put both of these down. It ended in a death. That's why in one of my other readings it was talking about there being 2 deaths and 1 funeral. Someone new is entering your life. Let me see what is going on here. Sorry, those sirens are really distracting. Family sorrow. Oh my goodness. Okay, come on, let's find out. What was it that was, what's the illegal thing? January. Got January coming out, so this could have happened last January. I don't feel like this is a future thing. Owl, good advice from a wise person, is upside down as well. What else do we need to know, please, and thank you. Good luck has come out. And an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. With temptation will test you. So there was something that they were trying to test you. I need to close those windows because those sirens are driving me mental. One sec. This has been going on for way too long. Oh. And I do get distracted by sound. I know. My butt is too big. I just knocked them all on the floor. I had a feeling that was going to happen at some point. But I want to know what it is exactly that they did. What was this illegal thing? What were they stealing and then trying to pass off as it being, you know, to do with you? Because whoever this person is very, very arrogant. You didn't go for it, though. You didn't go for it. This person has been talking. This aunt, elder, whoever this is, has been talking and talking and talking, and I keep hearing my son or my grandson or my family, and then putting you down. And this is coming out. This is being rushed to the police, but it's not just the police, because the police would keep that quiet until they have finished the investigation, right? This is also to do with like other people finding out, a community finding out. Goddess of the moon is in reverse, a manifestation. So they're also talking about maybe this elder, they're talking about the way that they manifest things, how they manifest money, and they're not doing it through prayer, or they're not doing it through something high vibing. Oh my goodness. Calling in the storm is upside down. The energy is gaining momentum. Something's been blocked. Something's definitely been blocked. This person's been blocked. People have been talking about. So this elder is someone that people go to when they're having issues with manifesting in love, or manifesting in friendship, or manifesting in that job or money or whatever it may be. And this person is usually very good at it. I heard anointed. This person says that they are anointed, or people say that they're anointed. However, this has stopped working, and people want to know why. So this is the talk of the town. This isn't just talking about your relationship, or talking about the relationship that this masculine is in at the moment, or whatever's going on there. This is also talking about the person that they trusted, that they always go to, and figuring out that this person's criticizing either you, or they're seeing another side to them. Calling in the storm is in reverse. Deceit is upright. They've been blocked. And it's got to do with children. There's something going on with children here. I don't know if you have children, and this auntie seems to be, they did something here to try and take away a child. I don't know if they were trying to take your child away from you. Let me see if that alarm has now gone, because that was redonkulous. But I really want to know what it is that they stole. What did they steal? What did they steal? Love is in reverse. Okay, that's fake love. Stubborn, aggressive person, and good news. Assistance. They may have stolen assistance or guidance, or that's what they wanted to steal. This would have been good news for them. What else? What's this illegal ongoings with the King of Swords in reverse? Clarity, please. Clarity. Clarity. Thank you. So we have here an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Light-hearted, carefree time, and the most difficult part of the situation is over. So they stole some sort of advice. Something was worth more than money. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes, and love in reverse. I don't get it. I'll be honest, I don't get that bit. And I want to know more. Because why have we got the king and queen in reverse? I know they're walking around saying that you did this, you did that. You know, maybe they've lost custody of their child and they're blaming you for this. But they've done something here. Something super... super naughty. The end of a tough cycle approaches. They thought that they were going to get the end of some sort of tough cycle. Being with you. Maybe if they have lost custody of their child, they thought getting with you would help them to emulate that sense of security, of groundedness, of, you know, I'm settled down and we have money and we have blah blah. Look, I've paid off all my debts because you've paid them off for them. You've got obsession coming out as well, and temple of my body. But you do have an elder here who is obsessed with messing with you in some way. Tell me about this King of Swords in reverse. Let's get some clarity. A fiery climax approaches. Whatever it is, and for some reason Spirit doesn't want to show me, and I can't force it to, because this is a collective reading, right? Which means I'm picking up on many different energies. As similar as they are still unique. Whatever they've been up to, very much this elder has thrown the masculine under the flipping bus, under the bus. Yeah, you do that. I'll give you a bit of money for this and this and this. You go and put your name or your neck on the line. It's absolutely fine. You're going to get the return that you want. And then they didn't get the return they wanted. And not only that, yeah, look, and then cut off some sort of communication. 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. And then stop talking to them when things got really bad. Which is why you got this masculine wanting to come towards you. This person feeling oppressed, yeah? Door to personal healing and happiness is upside down. So this person may actually suffer from depression or something along those lines. Not a doctor. Now it says here, the frequency of the throat chakra, the blue flower of life, supports our self-expression and our sense of peace and balance, and it's upside down. So this person is very blocked off. Either they've been blocked off by their elder, or you've blocked them off. But I honestly think this person just feels like they are isolated. Yin and yang is upside down. Yeah, this person's very unbalanced. But someone was definitely slandering your name or slandering your business or slandering something you were doing, saying that you weren't healed. Fragmentation, for me, this card has always been about our soul fragmentation, and how when something happens to us that is traumatic, it could be the loss of, you know, a loved one, it could be some sort of assault, it could be anything, okay? When something like that happens and the trauma is too much for us to be able to recognize and to be able to work through then and there, and we go, oh, I'm just going to repress that and push that down over here, it's pushed back onto another timeline. It's pushed back onto the timeline that it happened, and then we continue to move forward. Fragmentation this way is actually to do with not taking those pieces back, not assimilating them back into our I am presence, our higher self, you know, to be ready to come back down, filtered back into us. This person was saying that you weren't healed. Someone here was lying about you big time because of their pride. They may have felt rejected. You know. I do feel like you were supposed to be set up for something here. And it all balanced on whether or not you got with this person, whether or not this person was able to manipulate you. It's like all the pieces on a chess board. They needed certain pieces to be in specific places for them to go checkmate, but you wouldn't know about the checkmate. It would be like the police coming in and saying checkmate, or something along those lines. You were supposed to be the fall guy, girl, he, she, they, and you rejected whatever offer was given. And it doesn't have to be a verbal rejection. It doesn't have to be, no, I don't want to go out with you. It could be that they emailed you and you didn't see their email, and thank God you didn't. It could have been that, you know, this person tried to DM you and you're like, ew, and didn't even answer it. They weren't able to manipulate you, and because of that, it's fallen on this masculine. And the person, like I said, who advised them, the person who advised them is nowhere to be seen. Sorry, went from singing really lovely heart of jars to that. Wow, that's terrible, isn't it? I heard when the devil comes knocking at your door, I'm like, don't open it. Do not open it. Thief. We're going to have to pay something back. They're going to have to pay something back. What are they involved in? Oh my goodness. Privileged lady and wealthy man came out in reverse. They've lost money. They've lost a lot of money. The person that they may be married to or that they're with, I heard for some they're in separation. They've lost a lot of money. I had family heirlooms. You have a Gemini and you have a Cancer here, or you have a lot to do with communication and family. This person may have fallen out with family. They may be quite angry that their family has kind of isolated them from this, especially if their elder is part of their family and was advising them in the first place. It's left them high and dry. Okay. Anything else we need to know about this? What do we need to know about this? Please and thank you. Message of concern in reverse. They don't want people knowing. They don't want people knowing that they're broke. They don't want people knowing that they were part of this. And this elder doesn't want people knowing that they were putting their hand under the table and doing, I don't know, dark casting or whatever. They were doing some dodgy stuff while then on a Sunday going and saying praise be. We've got a message of concern here to a false person. I'll place this one down here. Who's the false person? The wealthy man. Right, so this privileged lady is not telling this masculine how stressed they may be over the fact that they're going to get caught. Because there's a third party in this. And I'm not talking about you being the third party. I mean, this masculine, if they're in like marriage counseling, the feminine energy in this may have told the counsellor, oh, by the way, I have actually been given this information to the police. I haven't told them yet. Or, by the way, I have some money scored away for myself, so when I'm ready to leave, I can just leave. And of course, the counsellor's not going to say anything, or the therapist is not going to say anything, because that would be a breach of confidentiality, right? You also have adjudication. It came out on its side. Let's find out why it came out on its side. I'll drink some more water. That's your confirmation. If you have not drank any water, go and drink some. If you have not eaten today, please go and get some food, okay? If you have not taken your medication, go and take your medication. If you have not rested and you're exhausted, switch this off and go to sleep. Self-care is with self-love. It seriously is. Make sure you are drinking enough water. Now, tell me about the adjudication, please. One sec. Tell me about the adjudication, please. Your highest ideals, the rules of get it out into the world, and okay, so someone is deliberating here over the morals. The morals of what the information that's been given by this wife or husband, he, she, they, that's sitting in the feminine energy. Radical rebirth has come out as well, blossoming abundance. This really is the energy of separation, but like it just dawning on someone that they don't want to be in a relationship. They don't want to be part of this. I'm not getting someone being like, I'm going to get revenge and I'm going to adopt this person. And it's more, I need to tell the police this, not only because it will make me accomplice, but also this is wrong. They shouldn't be doing this. Tell me more about adjudication, please. Where's it on the side? Adjudication. Tell me about adjudication, please. North Node has come out. Have faith in. Do not worry about. Now is the time to. And wounded healer. Yeah, someone here is being told. Someone here is being told that the way to North Node is to look into their wounds, especially childhood wounds. There's been a lot of mudslinging coming from this elder within the community they're in. I feel like this person has like a radio station, or they have a podcast, or they have some way of having an online presence. This older person. Because I'm looking here again with fragmentation, the third chakra, Archangel Chamiel, wounded healer, and then we have the fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael, and the sun. This is talking about children again. This person has been analysing the way that you heal. They're looking at the things that you have. This person, for some reason, has really focused on you, this elder. They may be watching you. If you have an online presence yourself, they may be watching you and taking notes. What have we got here? Caring connections that's come out. Methods for the healing power of, the analysing of, resulting from the perfectionism of. And you've got cornucopia. And I won't cry for you. This person is really watching, like, you need to find a different angle. You need to get back in there, because if you don't, the issue's going to hit the fan and you will be the fall guy. I feel like there's been a conversation here about this. You'll be the fall guy. Saying this to this masculine, you need to hurry up. Okay. What have we got here? Sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron, is upside down and scarcity. This person has this person has a lot of tunnel vision when it comes to money. This masculine, because this person's parading as being very, very wealthy. It's giving me the energy of somebody who says all their money's in stocks, or all their money's in their businesses, but their businesses are going bankrupt. But on paper, they look like they have a lot of money. I think I've used this analogy before. Or comparison before. It's like Johnny Depp. Love Johnny Depp, but Johnny Depp, you know, having this lavish lifestyle, spending ridiculous amounts of money on wine per month, and then thinking that his accountant was stealing from him, and it's like, no, your accountant is letting you know you are spending money that you don't have. I'm telling you to stop spending. Nope, I want to drink more, and not having the money, but having the it looks like the illusion of having all of this money. That's this person here, all tied up in Temple Path. Something was removed. I want to know more about the truth. Tell me about the truth. Oh, you want me to go here? After what? Okay, I see. This one over here. Who is going to find out the truth? Because I feel like I heard baying dogs. Baying dogs. This money, they're spending someone else's money. Look, a near miss, jumped a red light, whiplash, spun out, and then you have healing, trauma, safe space, breaking karmic cycles, transmute stagnant energy, and loving thyself with Medusa. And you have the 4th house coming out. Happy family home, harmony in relationships, Empress vibes, connection to the divine feminine energy, taking time for self-care, strong foundations, and emotionally grounded. Whoever was coming towards you, this has been sidestepped. The truth is coming out about who you actually are compared to who it is that this elder wanted you painted as. And it's like this masculine energy is the foot soldier doing what they're told. You have to go around, you have to, smite this person's name, make it so that everyone believes that they're a liar, or they're a fraudster, they're a charlatan, they're a harlot, they're a Jezebel, whatever it may be. And this one really wants to come out. For someone specifically, someone had like insurance put out on them, and then they tried to knock someone over. That's for someone very specific, and it didn't happen. It didn't work. If anything, they ended up hitting somebody else. But tell me about this family. You've got catering coming out, and you've got viral in reverse. This masculine energy may have tried to do their own podcast as well. They may have been doing it with the elder, and it didn't work. It didn't go very well. It did not go very well. You've got witch coven coming out here, and you've got student upside down. Somebody is watching how you work. I heard for someone specific how you channel, how you get your downloads. Why did family come out? Oh, this is to do with the fact that someone here has cut off connection with a family member, and I don't feel like this could be connected to a family member, but it's more that the more that you are removing what does not resonate, the higher your vibration is. The higher your vibration is, whatever this elder was trying to do to keep you stuck in some sort of stagnant energy or in a weird timeline that isn't for you, it didn't work. It did not work. Yeah, look, obsessed. And we had obsessed come out before. Death spells, deviant sexual thoughts about you, polyamorous love spells and sexual dreams. But then underneath you have no weapons forged against me shall prosper. Will prosper. Okay. Someone here has been painting you to like a religious community as being obsessed. It's like the film My Crazy Ex-Girlfriend with Uma Thurman in it, this all-powerful being from, like a Superman kind of energy, who is just complete stalker because they're no longer with this person. That's what they were trying to play you as, to a broader audience, to a wider audience, not just to the person they were dating or in a relationship with. Yeah, look, downloads, third eye wide open, visions and dreams. They wanted to know how you did this. Because you have, I am a dark witch and I love the chaos I create. And this person is blocked, trying to reach out, they want to talk to you and they're untrustworthy. But the person trying to reach out to you, who wants to give you the truth as well, this masculine energy is not to be trusted. You've got new offer here. Inheritance. It's to do with inheritance. They've lost a lot of money. Loss or failure, low self-esteem, greed, discord, waste, poverty, stupidity, poor judgment. Fehu. There's something about Discord that keeps coming up, as in the actual platform Discord. I don't know if they were doing something on Discord and that is how it gets out, like the truth gets out to lots of people at the same time, like a wider community. Yeah, they're going to be pinned as having a midlife crisis, that this person isn't stable. Now what they've been saying isn't true. What else do we need to know? Witch coven has come out. Tell me about this witch coven. What do I need to know about the witch coven? Okay, I saw, when I said what do we need to know about the witch coven, and I saw like a statue of a cat. I don't know if they work with Bastet like the Egyptian goddess. She's sisters to Hathor and Sekhmet. Some people call her Bast. I do get that this person may have tried to do something using that energy, but if you already have that energy on your team, it wouldn't work. If you have one of their sisters on that team, it's not going to work. If you have their father on their team, it's not going to work. But this witch coven was promised some sort of big change. You have VPN and you have Merfolk, which is Aquarius. And it says that they were hacking accounts. The 11th house is social awareness. Whoever it is that was doing this doesn't have any friends. They don't like people. Gang stalking, I'm better than you, deviant behavior, and we just had that coming up with deviant sexual thoughts. Dark web searches, surface level relationships, both platonic and romantic, mental health issues, delusional, sociopathic to sociopathy, to psychopathy, excuse me. The end is nigh, black magic, right hand path, and past karmics with a VPN. Was this the elder, or was this like the person that this masculine is married to? It's the person they're married to. This is so messy. They were expecting some sort of big change. They thought they were going to get some big change. Let's see. What else have we got here? Unexpected is upside down. So you already knew this. You already knew this was. You were aware of this. You've got the Eye of Ra. They tried to use the Eye of Ra on someone, but it was in reverse. It didn't work. The Eye of Ra, the sun, protective powers come from attacking foes. Masculine yang explores reason, logic, mathematics and science, and language. Good luck and creative action. Someone here was trying to attack your money as well. They may have tried to use this sun god, but if, like I said, if you have Bast, you most likely will not just get one Egyptian energy that is attracted to your energy or is part of your team. You'll have more than one, and most likely if they were trying to send this energy towards you to affect your finances or affect you or affect whatever, it wasn't going to work because you already have that person on your team. You've got scapegoat, smearing your name, secret messages, gossip, blaming you, will contact you, and illusions. That's why. They may have been saying that you would accept substances for SEX. And that's how you got your law abundance. Wow. People will say anything for clout, won't they? They do anything for clout. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious me. Let me just take those ones and I think we can leave on this. Allowing. Radical acceptance says yes to reality in any given moment so that what's needed can come next, and companionship. I feel like there is someone here who feels butthurt, definitely because they got rejected. And this elder may feel rejected in that if they may be like the head of this witch coven or something. But they're also seen as somebody, I heard, who is holy. They may go to church or temple or something like that. This person may also feel rejected because they had a group of people sending ish towards you. A group, a whole ass coven. And you were by yourself. This come out in my readings before. But you're doing this by yourself. You're sending this back by yourself. You're loving yourself. You're grounding or just returning to sender. And they don't know what to do with that. That really has wounded their ego. Really wounded their ego. They see themselves as a high priest or high priestess. But let me tell you my opinion. If you are hurting or harming someone with a label of high priest or high priestess, you're not that. You're just using that label. If you're hurting and harming anyone full stop, you are not a nice person. Companionship, giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. It's upside down. I'm telling you, this is humbled. This is humbled. This elder, it has humbled them. Because with that allowance there, that is the universe saying to them, do you know what? You need to sit down. Adults are at the table. My goodness. I'm going to leave it there. I hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know if you are new to my channel. And if you like what you heard, I would love you to hit on the like, the subscribe and the notification bell so you can see more of my content and when I post. And if you are a returning subscriber, soul family, thank you for being here. I love you guys. Hearts. kisses, please know that my readings are open. I'm only doing 15-minute readings at the moment at $99. That is something like, I think, £73. I do not take PayPal as payment. You will have to get in contact with me first. I'll do an energy reading and then we can crack on with it, and I'll give you like an invoice that you can it has a payment link on there. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye bye.